our next speaker, Deepak was here. He was there for almost all Scrum Bangalore events. At the end of the last event, he sent us an email saying, I want to do this game because people asked for more games and then we got used to doing 2 games after lunch. So we thought, okay, let's do it. So Deepak is here. He's a Scrum Master at Lucian. I'm not going to do his introduction, let him do by himself. One of the things I asked him was, we usually keep the materials, the stationaries at team rooms themselves. I told him, Deepak, I mean, we need to split the stationaries and then keep them arranged, assorted in team rooms. And he said, no, this is a collaboration game, so they have to do it themselves. So you get the idea, right? Alright, so you want to do the talk or the game first now? Okay, I've already invited Deepak, so give him a round of applause. Alright. Don't forget the parking lot, guys.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
Good afternoon, guys. Yeah, that's the kind of lousy response I expect, especially after this great lunch, thanks to Pro-Wellness. It's a challenge for me to keep you all awake and make sure you guys derive some value out of the game that you don't play.
Are you craving for sleep in the session?
No, unfortunately.
I don't need to challenge you.
And yeah, it's a challenge for me after the lunch. I'll have to make sure I am awake. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to form 8 teams. So we'll need to group into 8 teams, and post which I'm going to tell you what the activity is, how we go about doing it. So can you just start counting 1 to 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
At least we kind of woke up. Now can we get up and all the 1s, 2s, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8
All ones. 2, 5. All ones.
For guys who are still waking up, wake up fast.
Any 5 here?
No, any left out ones. 2 3s can come here. Or 4 and
7, sir. Okay, all of you have found your teams? Anyone who is not? Okay. Can I have one person from your team? You want to call him a leader, facilitator, manager? One person from your team? Yeah, you want to call him a CEO? Yeah, one person from all of your teams. Okay, and the others? Excuse me.
to make it 6.
Okay, all the others, there is stationery in room number 4. Please organize yourself in different rooms. I'll let you have
rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, my team is going to some separate room.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we are going to like
go to whichever room you guys are coming. Okay, guys, from all the teams, leaders be here. All the others go back. Find a place where you can do this activity.
Go there and do not sleep. Please.
Very good, Deepak.
Dude, be in time.
If I do not come in 2 minutes, come and see for me.
Scrum Master is a leader. Yeah.
Nice way to keep people awake after lunch.
Yeah, I'm trying my best. As I said, I have to keep myself awake as well. Okay, all the leaders.
Anand may stop you. Get into timelines properly.
Is it? Oh my god.
He's watching it from
I don't like time boxes. Okay, now each of you just pick up 2 of these pieces. I'll tell you what you will need to do with it.
Any two?
Huh?
2 pieces?
Okay, Zaid is doing it.
All lenses.
7 and 8 we can accommodate here. 1 and 1 to 6.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
The idea is, you guys have stationaries there. All that you need to do is this small cube that you have here needs to be replicated on a A4 size sheet, cut into a square.
A4 size sheet.
You have A4 size sheets there.
Cut
On
the
room number
sheets.
4. Cut the sheets to make a square.
Okay.
This is your prototype for the product that you guys are making.
Okay.
Okay? This is the prototype.
Two of them.
Yes, 2 of them. You have 2 pieces.
But it's not.
Yes.
Obviously.
It's not matching.
This is not.
That's okay. So that
So
once
this
we
is
make
the
it, we
prototype.
will match it later on.
Yes. Matching we'll do after you guys come.
So
What you guys yes, it has to be drawn like this. This is your prototype. You'll have to deliver the product. The product is this on a bigger scale. Yes, you have A4 size sheets. Make a square out of it. Draw this. You have the necessary
handwriting or like
yes.
no cutting.
You will.
The same size.
Let the team decide the design. Very
So
good.
there's a A4 size.
No, draw it on one of the sides, just like this.
You'll have to draw both of these. You have 2, right? So you'll have to make 2 drawings.
Two drawings.
Two drawings on 2 different pages of the same page.
2 different pages.
So two cubes we have to make with A4 size.
No, don't make cubes. This is the only thing that you need to do.
So basically, it's
This is a picture given to you.
Two squares and draw this picture.
Yes,
get an A4 size sheet, make
Cut
it a
it into a
square,
square.
and scale this to the size of that sheet.
exactly. Not scale both of them, scale each of them.
Separately, two separate
Yes,
sheets.
So two sheets basically.
Yes,
Two sheets
you'll
with
have to
this
come
diagram.
back with 2 sheets. Okay, you have 8 minutes.
Separately, one sheet for one.
Yes, 1 sheet for this.
What's the time box for this?
You're not doing a cube, you're only drawing this piece.
Got it.
This cube is part of a very bigger game. If you had a day's time, you would do it.
That's pretty simple. Tell us something.
What's the time box?
8 minutes.
Oh, 8 minutes.
Yeah.
That's less.
Not less for a first. 8.
So our team is this one, right?
Yes, yes.
A4 size papers.
You need to make 2 squares.
You take 2 A4 size papers.
Okay.
Let's take 2 of them.
He's bringing stationery.
Yes, yes.
And the goal is we have to finish all of them.
There are 2 sheets with 1 replica of each.
So everybody need to draw their own.
That's see, at the end of the day, we need to have only 2 sheets.
Only two sheets are
With
required.
a square in shape. And these 2 replicas, whatever figure we are seeing here, should be on the sheet.
And the color and all these things.
That's, I mean, the outline or that's up to us.
Only outline.
So the entire, say for example, the square is 4 by 4.
One paper,
Yeah,
I
The
think
whole
we can.
picture should be on 4.
Yes, the whole picture.
So we don't need to make a cube.
It should be a square. In the sense, on the see the
No real
right
cube.
now it's right now these are rectangle.
Rectangle.
Right.
We will
We
make
need to
square.
make it a square.
Square.
Whatever means.
Okay.
And we need to replicate this picture on the paper.
Guys, your stationery is in room number 4.
So we don't need to make a 3-dimensional.
No, not 3 dimensional. Only 2 dimensional.
Just a square paper
Square
and
paper and
with the picture.
replicate it as is. Okay. So let's.
Okay, so first is how are we going to make it a square? This is the best way.
We have tape.
This is the best way. Done it.
is not needed.
Right. Yeah. So how to start now? What the stationer is? We have got only paints. Let's go.
Scale. We need scale.
We need scale.
Yes, we need scale.
Okay, and what else? Color sketches?
We have the
Sketches.
markers.
Markers. Red, black.
Anybody know the art? Good art?
Let me see what are the boards.
Okay, we can manage.
We have to manage.
Not everyone be a creator by birth.
No, we should.
I can help with that.
Anybody else?
Then squaring up clicked on.
That is a water. We're taking that.
Again, we have 100 slides, so then we have 5 people.
We actually have about 8 minutes time. Something giving time.
Oh my god, so we have to hurry up.
This part, this big and this is down from
It is something where you have to do even Scrum or Scrum where you need to find out as to what is
these pictures and
I understand that. I understand that since you are in fact heading this, you want to just collaborate with others to see it.
it's a cow actually. That overall is not set and it
Completed.
finish marking and
Or you draw the lines and then I will fill the.
Yeah, that's it. This is this one. It's taken 1 foot.
someone try from the bottom.
Till here. Should be big. It should be big.
Yeah, dividing the pen with your pen and then draw.
Much bigger. See the size.
Now till left. Now inside.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's it.
Just this size. Now again, like we have to start from.
Okay, can you do one thing? To make it 2 halves. Bottom will be done by 1 person, top will be done by another person. You cut into 2 halves.
Start from here.
Cut the sheet.
Start from
We'll
here.
stick it like that. It is same thing.
Plug in this concave thing and put there.
Just see if that works. 50% time you can save.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll color it.
That is not in black.
Hey, can I have this one?
Take this one also.
Yeah, what you show is a rectangle. What?
That's her answer.
Yes, it doesn't fit in with you. That was very disaster. 3 by 1 not you. 3 by. Maybe leave it by 80 now. I think someone kept it here. Yeah,
Yeah, where are the other teams?
Missing. No, they are out of Agile framework. Timeline. Extended sprints.
They are program managers.
No, extended sprints.
We have got somebody send us. Don't worry.
We scaled it to rectangle.
That's what happened when we scaled the rectangle. See how we got it.
Deepak Gururaja auto challenge. Integral issues. We scaled it to rectangle. I think these are going to pay money for this.
I am buying it. Definitely no.
Of course, we have the talent of selling it to you. Right? We have got so much of resources.
One more team. You have both your cubes. Now these cubes will move and form. Let's see if we have a product.
Adjacent. Fold the rectangle.
Okay, what your Scrum Masters here is doing is giving a demo of the product. I have my wireframes to verify it with. So all your Scrum Masters are demoing what you guys have done. And of course you will also get to see it.
These two are missing.
These two are numbers.
Can you explain?
It's good to scale.
These two pieces, you know which one is yours? These two are mine. Bottom, right? Mine is right bottom. Right yours should be here. Yours should be here.
Slightly with glass.
Put it in the top edge.
Oh, he has the numbers.
Yeah, I need to identify that.
It should be in the top edge.
Deepak, arrange based on numbers and then flipping. No? That's faster.
But you wouldn't know which is yours, right?
After flipping,
I make a note. 4, 3 and 2, 3 is mine.
Okay.
2, 4, 1, 3.
We're anticipating क्या निकलेगा? It will be move. Guys, this is what we have. Okay, don't be so.
Something is better than nothing.
Look at the everything. Samosa hai.
This is product launch, na?
Everybody's. And after seeing the product, I don't know how many people have heart attack. So we are good to.
The team has left with the product.
4, 4, 1, 4.
Okay, we'll start flipping one by one. You flip in series. One by one. Flip one at a time.
Maybe row at a time.
When you say flip, it is turn back.
Yeah.
Is confused. What his customer wants, he doesn't know.
Customer is always confused. Don't worry on that.
One that requires.
That's it, that's it. That's it, decide.
Everybody say move.
This part.
Deepak is under pressure now. Everyone
8 minutes out.
We're not self-organized, we're self-organized. We're watching the customer.
Guys, you can see what happened.
Looks like donkey.
I don't know whether this fits in. I don't know whether this fits in.
I think last row is.
Yeah, we're keeping
No, last row is not aligned.
Super. Let's wait. Now let's put this. This is like just. How are we going to do this? There is no number behind this one.
That is our six come master.
This is my pieces.
So, no. This is the already.
These two are okay, we also have some rectangles.
We had a buy-in from product and then he asked and they said agreed. Requirements are not changed. It's not square.
Okay, guys, yes. The picture will become smaller. The picture is lost. No. Like even otherwise the picture is lost.
What is it? Spider-Man or what?
Which is
Mask.
I don't know, make it square. Yes, it should.
This is coming.
Good, but rectangle. Wait. How can this be other way?
This way.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, does this in any way look like a count?
This is my hand. Where did it fit?
Okay,
Where this fits in? That's the example. What is the number? That's what I mean. No, it's 3,000.
This one comes here. Yeah.
See this bench space and this.
So in the database and Java or something. UI and service. That's how they interact with each other. Okay, no, go back. This is the actual teams think that we did not do a good job.
No one wanted to get
No guys.
Guys, all ones down, please.
Guys.
Okay, I'm pretty sure as teams we all did well. But look at what we delivered to the customer. Look at where we are.
Buffalo with the front floor.
Huh?
Buffalo with the front floor.
So pretty much in real life, this is how it's going to happen. You will have small pieces that you guys as individuals work on that gets integrated to the bigger piece, which is the product. Some of the challenges that you faced today was someone said we need a scale. Someone said I don't have markers. In real time, these translate as lack of adequate resources or infrastructure for our team. But if you looked at it, all the necessary infrastructure, all the necessary stationery was already available. Just that when we started, we didn't plan what I would require, what I would not. And if we would have done that, the team that needed to draw a black cow would not have ended up drawing a blue cow. we did not have a black mark. Right? So in real life, it's not so much a lack of the infrastructure that we have, but sometimes we don't look enough. Sometimes we don't look beyond our team. This is an example of that. Right? So I hope you had some learning. I don't know where Maran is. If we have some more time to do a second iteration, and hopefully you'll get time to plan. Okay, Maran is having lunch. Okay, then we have time. Okay, we'll do a second iteration. This time, hopefully, you guys can plan up front. See what are the challenges you have faced in your first iteration. Try to overcome it.
We'll take the same product.
Huh? We have the same product. You're familiar with it, right?
Do you need an elephant?
Yeah, you need a different one. It's on the other side. You just
You would have master sketching the first one.
yeah. Okay, so we'll do a second iteration. A shorter one. This time it was 10 minutes. The first one was 10 minutes. This time we'll stick to 8 minutes. and
First
come back
one
and-
was 8 minutes.
No, I gave you 2 more minutes extra.
But our Scrum Master forgot to adjust time.
Yeah. Mine was showing still 2 minutes remaining. Scrum Master should take.
Okay, chalo. Teams go back. Your Scrum Masters come back and pick up 2 pieces.
So this time we know what.
Ours are white papers.
Bell is now ready.
Like this?
No, another one.
Like this?
It's 2, 3 and...
Down.
This one?
Yeah, like this.
This one is.
And how is this? It's like this? No, it's not connected.
This one will be this way.
This should come here.
No, that's correct.
That's correct. This is correct, the red one.
That's correct,
The
right?
red one. Okay, does it now look like a car?
Butterfly.
Much better. That side it is
Let us know if it is better than last time.
So that's
That is the cow. Toner should approve.
Yeah, the face is looking like a cow. Yeah. At least the coloring is mostly
They
uniform.
have done some decoration to the car. Yeah. So the car or a t-shirt or something.
alien cow.
It's a decorated cow. What the hell?
It's an alien cow.
No, on the way it's holy cow.
Guys,
Okay.
forget everything. Try to look it from the point of view that it's a cow. Then you'll see a cow.
Okay, looks like only for intelligence.
Don't look at it and say holy cow.
Yeah. Go back. Go back. Right?
Yeah, so, actually matching that, because some teams followed it, some teams did not. So that
See,
actually,
some people ask for a scale. I don't have a scale either. All that matters to me is, do the lines meet? Do the
So
lines
somehow
match?
we manage with lipstick as well.
Sorry?
To match the color we manage with lipsticks as well.
We'll take that discussion offline. That also goes back. You know, in real time we do a lot of things that we should not, just to meet our customer requirements. What are the challenges you guys had? Sometime last iteration I think we said lack of resources. What else?
Perspective was not clear.
Complete picture.
Big picture was not
Complete
clear.
picture.
Communication across.
Client full requirement is not available.
Anything
I don't know
stop you
what
guys
I'm going
from
to
looking at the big picture?
Clearness of requirement.
No, anything stop you guys from looking at the complete picture, even the first iteration or the second iteration? The only requirement was you had to scale it from a small size to an A4 size sheet. Nobody stopped us, right? See, this is what happens in real time. We assume that this part is given to me. This module is what I'm responsible for, but at the end of the day, we are not just one team. We are responsible for the entire product suite that gets delivered to the customer. So those are the things that we need to think of. Those are the things that we need to keep in mind.
Fixing the boundary conditions.
Exactly. Where your piece fits with your other teams or your supporting or dependent teams is what you need to be most concerned about. I won't take a scale and measure and see the cow scale was 10 centimeters, it had to scale up to 25 centimeters. No, I don't have a scale. All that I need to see is when all the pieces are brought together, they form a straight line.
So generally we have this issue, and what we do is, like you've got 10 teams, and of course you have to design interfaces. So each team will do it independently. And then you spend a lot of time during system integration to see everything fits together.
Exactly.
So what has happened, with some maturity, the concept is now we have a separate interface team. You do the interface for the entire project. In this case, someone does the boundary for all the features, and then the inside one is done independently by different teams. So by this, at least the integration part is taken care.
See, first off, we will scale the issues between the integration team or interface team and the core team. Right? That coordination will still have to be there. The coordination will still have to be there.
Yeah, you can't eliminate it.
And I would suggest waste time before you start rather than before you want to deliver. Because if most of these things are pushed into system test or integration test or wherever 2 or 3 weeks before the release. That's how we plan. Instead of that, before we start working on a release, can we take 2 days off?
We do the other way. We design the interfaces first and test the interfaces first, and then the code pieces go in.
Exactly. Remove the dependencies and then start working. So yeah, that's.
But I've got another perspective. So for example, if you have been given a smaller task, right, and somebody.
Real-time scenario where almost always there's more than one team working on a product, right? So when I'm developing an API, I either set a standards saying this is how an API is to be used by a consumer team, or I go find out, talk to my consumers and find out what the API is supposed to do and write accordingly, right? So you either pass on your standards to them so that they are aware of what you have done, or take the input from them after.
Now in this case, the other thing is that I didn't know at all who is my neighbor.
One second, in the interest of my life,
No.
will kill me. We have a parking lot. Can I request all of you to put your questions there? Not that I don't want to answer, but still need to stay alive. Okay, just a couple of thoughts, not different from what you guys discussed. Okay, so this is what the team was, and this was supposed to be the end product. Of course, the puzzle is different every time. We put on our learnings and some good practices, collaborate at regular intervals, plan together, work together, and deliver together. When I say one team, it is not the 8-member Scrum team that I'm talking about. One team is one whole team which is responsible for delivering the entire product suite. And typically one product or one person or one group takes responsibility of the complete product. In some cases it could be the SOS, in some cases it could be the product management team, the chief product owner, whatever you want to call it. It's either one person or group taking the responsibility of the product. This is not for scapegoating. Something goes wrong, we have one person or one team to blame. It is to make sure that they are proactive and bring changes in. And some more, of course, most of you guys will be aware of this: clean code, continuous integration, regular technical checkpoints, and shared code base. Now, before I end, there are just 2 points that I wanted to touch upon. One is distributed and scale teams. We are in a position today where scale teams mostly are distributed across geographies. We have a product delivered by 10 or 15 teams, and most of them are in different geographies for whatever reasons. and it's not possible to have complete co-location. In that case, just think about it. It's not something that I'm endorsing or recommending, but think about it. Your first thought would be to have the teams formed this way, correct? All people in location 1, location 2, 3, 4. Now, since they are not co-located, they are distributed, it will be a management overhead for the management to make sure these teams talk to each other. Probably an easier solution would be this. You have a team member who is co-located, the team is co-located, but together they are located in one geography. So you need not have to worry about people from different teams talking to each other because they are in the same geography. Just a thought, something that you guys want to ponder about.
But you have overhead every day in this case.
It is the team's overhead, not the product's overhead. And the team can do it much easier and in a much more efficient way than the product management. Okay, this is my closing slide. Anytime I talk about scaling Scrum or scale teams, I just leave people with this thought. This is a symphony of musicians, an orchestra of musicians. If you look at it, you have violinists, you have pianists, you have singers, you have drummers, you have flute, people playing the flute, everything, right? Now, if you look at all the violinists, they produce music. If you look at all the singers, they sing. Now, each of these are Scrum teams who can produce music on their own, but together people come to watch not just people singing or violinists playing. People come to watch all of them perform together in harmony. This is the analogy that I want to leave you guys with. This is my contact details, so technical space. Thanks guys, and I hope you guys were able to derive some value out of this.
Okay, one more round of applause. Thank you very much.